Hello and welcome everyone to part 16 of the Iceni Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue where we left it last time, about to siege this settlement, which I can't remember what it's called right now and I can't see it. I can see it by clicking continue siege. Nemetoxena. We're going to call it Nemet from now on. That's far easier. Anyway, so we're besieging with the Woad Warriors, and the reason why I want to fight this battle is because I've finally been able to get some light battering rams built. I've got ballista in my army anyway, but I wanted to use some siege equipment because it's fun. And I haven't used any battering rams so far in my, I think it was my Rome or my Spartan, no, it was my Spartan Let's Play I did recently. Part 16 of that I finally managed to get some siege towers, so I'm very excited to finally use some proper siege equipment, like some battering rams. Which should be cool. Because unlike previous Total War games, well, some of them anyway, you have to research to get all of these siege equipment, which makes sieges a lot harder early game. Especially if you, like me, come up against opponents that have built a lot of burning oil upgrades to their gates and things like that, or research those. So we got a dry start, that's good with me. Let's click start deployment, and here are my rams. I have rams! Yay! They look cool. And these are only light rams, so I assume that you can get really big ass rams as well. Dead ass. These have got, I believe, is a gatehouse. It doesn't have burning oil. It's not saying it's got burning oil. So there's a gatehouse over here and there's a gatehouse over there. So I'm going to attack from two sides, because that is how I roll. There's another gate up here, but I'm not going to go for that top one. I'm going to go for... Oh, where was the other gate? There's one here. Ooh, choices now. Choices. Do I go from... I think I'm going to go there, and this one up here. We've got a little Stonehenge up here sort of thing going on. A sacred circle by the tree. It's rather cool. Hello, sacred circle. Anyway. So, we've got the ram on two of my spearband units, which probably, they're on the weakest spearband units I have, and to be honest, most of my troops are pretty weakened right now. I should probably put it on my strongest units, which are going to be my swords. But you know, let's put the rams up there for now, let's sort everybody else out. Let's get the skirmishers sorted, they can help me quite a bit. I'm going to try and spread my forces across kind of the two entry points. I'm going to have my cavalry up top here to kind of charge on in once we capture it. I've got my ballista as well, which I can use to just smash down some walls if I wanted to. I could smash down these walls here and charge in from yet another side. But I think I'm going to have them with the kind of the main force here, and we'll just bombard the enemy, shell over their walls, or just destroy every wall. We don't really need to worry about walls in this iteration of Total War, so it's fine, because you don't have to rebuild them or anything. So my poor amount of spearband that remain are there, and then my sword band come up as group 3. So I've got two reasonable sized sword band units, which are the ones I'm going to now equip to my rams. You are one, and you are my second. So over here we'll go in with the slightly smaller amount, seeing as the majority of my army is over here as well. And I'm just putting my cavalry up here behind the second ram. I've got my heroic nobles actually. They are a very strong unit. So let's have, obviously, we'll have them up front. We're gonna have to use my general aggressively there, and I you know, I want to use him aggressively. I want to use my general aggressively to try and claim victory here. And you know, actually, I'm going to send the rest of my sword band. I'm going to send the rest of my sword band over here, actually, so there is some infantry coming up on this side. I think that'd be a good idea. And then finally these guys, group 6, and they're all ready. They're ready, so let's start the battle. Let's assault with the ram over here. My ram over this side. Let's attack there. And the enemy's already putting back off here, or they're reforming with their Celtic slingers. My ballista's already trying to destroy things. So, you know, let's try and hit the arrow tower with both of my ballistas. Let's try and destroy their towers rather than their walls, because I really want the battering ram to do the damage here. My sword band moving up with shields raised. My sword band here. Doing good. I wonder if we can cinematic mode behind the ram. Oh, we can. Cool. Marching up with the ram, chaps. Well, have we stopped? Oh no, we keep going. Good. Good. Don't stop with the ram. Who have we got up here? We've got Celtic skirmishers, so that's going to be interesting. I have to charge in quickly with cavalry there, for sure. Why's my ram stopped? Keep going. I didn't say you could stop with the ram. I love how their sheer force of marching just pushes this ram forward. It's kind of like they've got magnets attached to their shields and there's magnets at the back. And they're just forcing it forward. Use the force! Embrace the power of the dark side. Something like that. Over here we've got these dudes up on their walls. Oh, they've got their slings out. We've destroyed a tower. Their slings are coming out though. Oh no, they put them back in. They can't decide whether they're slinging or not. Oh, they are. No, they're not slinging now. But the tower is firing. Flaming bolts! These slingers really can't decide whether they're firing or not. No, they're glitching on the wall. Let's just watch them go through the motion. No, they can't decide. But my ram so far's got a couple of flaming arrows in them. Oh, someone just got taken down by a flaming arrow. He's on fire. He's on fire. They're both on fire. Someone get them some water. Uh-oh. They're burning my ram. No. No. No, 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 no. That's not fair. It's because I don't have artillery around here to try and stop you. The ram. No. Get the ram to the gate. It's taking fire damage. Push. What about, how's my other ram doing? Has it got to the gate yet? Yes, and it's not taking fire damage because we've destroyed both their towers. Let's try and target some of these guys with my ballista now. Is this ram going to make it? I'm not sure it is. It's red. It's a red ram. But it's just making it to the gate with 91 health left. And I think it's just out of the range of the towers, so they can't actually target it now. And I'm smacking their gate, which is good. Even though the front wheels have kind of embedded themselves in the earth there. Oh, they've got their spears ready. And they're throwing them. Looks pretty cool. They're bringing up more troops to try and defend, hold the point. They're pretty weak as well. We are slowly bashing this gate. My guys here, my sword band having to try and just hold on a little bit longer, even though they're being bombarded by arrows. If they can break this open, then I can charge on in with the rest of my infantry. The walls are breached, I believe, is because, oh yes, I probably destroyed a lot of the walls. Uh-oh, what happened to my... Whoa, what happened to those guys? Oh damn, they routed. So over here we didn't manage to get there with the ram to the gateway. Okay. Let's charge forward with the spears. Let's get my general forward as well. Wow, how could they hit me way back here? They had scorpions, didn't they? They did. They still have scorpions. That's what's been able to hit me. Completely zerged on that. My ram, though, now out of the way. And frenzy like crazy. Frenzying with my other men now. I've got my cavalry to charge in too, which I'm just going to try and just charge everyone in at this point. Just try and get them in there. Let's run with everyone here. Heroic nobles, I'm going to try and get them on the battering ram. And then just break down the gate just because it would just be fun to see. While some of them go up the side. Sending obviously the rest of my troops. My spear band I'm going to send up against the walls. Here, take out the slingers. I'll take the gate down with my dudes over here. My cav's already in the fray as well. I'm actually going to pull back with the cavalry right now so that my infantry can try and push forward there. Bit of a messy melee right now. Pull back, Cav. We're not having much luck over this side, unfortunately. We're now on the round with my general though, so we can take that down. Pushing up with my spear band though. I'm going to get one unit of spearmen to divert and go after the Celtic Scorpions, because they are attacking all of my units, and these things are deadly, I've realised. Didn't think they would be that powerful, but they are rather deadly. So it did a lot of damage to my general, stabbing them in the gut there. Should remove that threat at least. Take out the other one as well. We are capturing the gateway, but we're going to knock it down. Just for funsies with my nobles. My veteran riders have ended up staying there, or at least one of them has. We're trying to pull them out right now. The rest of my sword band, they're holding up the army over here, so that's pretty good in that sense. They can hold them at the gates here. My cavalry refuses to pull back though. They will not yield. Let's get in with my slingers. And meanwhile, let's get in behind them with my spears. Have we taken the gate down? No, I don't know. I think we've just opened it. Let's drop the equipment and get in with my heroic nobles anyway, because they'll do a lot of damage if I can get them to charge in. As my general's bodyguard unit. Looking mightily epic today, chaps. Ooh, we're under fire from that tower over there. Capture this bit over here. So my swordsmen somehow are holding. They're holding to the last man, to the teeth. Oh, totally clicked on the wrong guys there. Whoops. Then we get cinematic. No, why is that doing that there? What the hell? That is a glitch. These guys are not them. You're here. I want to get cinematic with you. No, apparently I have to go over to these dudes. Try to get a nice cinematic view of you all, but we can't. We'll have to do the end zoom into the gate. My men, there's just a vast bloody mess of, well, there's no blood, but if there was blood it would be bloody and a mess. All the guys trying to hold up there, they are about to be flankensied. Oh no, we've come against more troops here. I know they have, because I took it. And they have their cavalry here, which we shall seek to destroy soon. In goes my spear band against the noble horse and all their other units along here. My men claiming victory, cheering happily, and we should be able to free the gateway soon. Don't even need to push in with my my cavalry. I can't push in with my cavalry. It would have been better to bring my cavalry up the other side. But I was hoping this side wouldn't be as heavily defended, but it seems just the opposite. Bring my slingers to here. Capture that point up top there. And we're going to go after the cavalry over here if we can, while they go through their little pond here. And then from this we'll free the troops at the gateway by flanking them. My spearmen are unable to brace there, but they will now be able to bring these horsemen down. Never! The men are ready for glory! One of my sword band just going down after taking heavy losses. But we are starting to rout the other units here. They're getting panicked and worried. I think we can now try and charge in with my veteran riders. A frenzied charge, perhaps. If I can pull back with my sword band. Yes, they've pulled back. They've been defeated as their general falls. And I can end the battle there. So I lost 479 in that. But for a siege, I guess it's alright, considering most of my troops were pretty weakened and I couldn't deploy my cav. I'm quite happy with that. Managed to kill 714 of the enemy. Lots of losses there to towers and things like that, which aren't picked up as kills, I believe. Oh, straight in the gut. Run him through. He did. And I can now choose to raise or sack. Occupy. I think my mission objective is I need to sack everywhere, isn't it? But this is a province capital, so I kind of like to just claim this for now. I'll have a look at what I've got to sack after a while. Get so confused over all the different victory objectives from all the different factions I'm playing as anyway. So let's have a look. Ultimate objective, I'll raise or sack. Okay. 50 different settlements. Currently only done that to 1. So we need to do that to a lot of them. Okay. Just seems a bit annoying having to like raise them, because I would like to just instantly be able to use them and quick strikes and things. But we will see. So I've got to raise them down. We can do that next time. So what shall I add to this dude? Celtic Bard, Soothsayer, chance of wounding enemy agents in self-defense, Trophy Hunter, Quick-Limed Head, charge bonus and morale for all units. Adored. Let's go for the Adored, I think. Yes. And what can I change it? I'm going to make him Strategist Cunning. So we've done that there. They've got these guys, the Light of Belanos. They will have to try and reclaim their city next time. I don't actually have to change or convert any of these, which is good. Chieftain's Hold, Farmers and Skirmishers, plenty of food over here, and my spy, try and use him a bit more next time. I've got my War Maiden here, so I can probably deploy her. Manipulation or assassination. Do we actually have room for another agent to join our ranks? Yes, we do, so I could try and manipulate them across. I think it's going to be a bit... Looks like there's a higher chance of manipulation working than there is of assassination. So let's send her to him. Don't know what she's going to do, but and they've defected rather. Awesome. She was very convincing, obviously. Warfare. Strength, cunning, manipulation. Yeah, let's go for that. And now with this army, I'm pushing down here because I'm going to attack Cenabum. And that'll be next turn with my more replenished, well, my full replenished army. And these guys, I'm building more troops over here. So what do we got? We've got a spear band, building 5 of them. I've got more cavalry I wanted to focus on over here. My general is a heroic noble. So let's get some sword band in there now as well. It's 5 of them, and then we'll look at some skirmishes after that. Bring up this new army. Some new younger chieftains that we can bring up through the ranks, hopefully. Claim honour for the family. What can we do over here? There's not really much to do with upgrading kind of things we can do right now, but everywhere it's reasonably happy, bar these ones up here, which I need to do something toward, which I need to wait until the growth continues to increase so that I can build a shrine. Provincial instability will change. This is the cattle farm here, probably. This is public order. If I improve that, what do I need here? A war horn. That's going to take ages to research to change that up. Okay. Herbiter. -10 public order if I put it up to Barbarian Pagus, which isn't going to be good. Fortified city. It'll be squalor if I move like that much. So I need a force there. I wonder if does the fleet help out there, but I want to use them kind of raid a little bit. Assault raiders. But then, without upgrading more, my navy doesn't really come into much effect right now. So we'll end the turn for now and see if we can continue our conquest south. and see how these guys react now to the fact that I've taken Nemet or Senna. There we go. And then from there I can continue to push out. Claimed a foothold, I've claimed a crossing at the channel. Can now continue on for glory. Military sabotage attempt. Oh no. Ready to command. Enemy agent found. Increase in rank, which would be my druid, which is doing very well back home. What is all this? Assassination, manipulation, these good things if I use you aggressively. But I'm going to use your abilities to kind of keep my provinces happy. Over here. A troubled populace. Yes, thought so. With that being the case, I'm actually going to move my druid up to here to try and use his character abilities to help calm everyone down. In fact, I could recruit another druid up here. I could have 2 druids helping out, keeping everyone calm. Or I could have a druidess. What's this? Let's have a look at is anyone good at public order. What are we on? We are on the Bread and Games Edict, so she would be useful here. And let's recruit you, because you give a boost to public order. And we'll use your ability next turn. She gives a boost to public order with the Bread and Games Edict, so we'll do that. Now my 2 warlords and what have you. We can see if we could call some military subversion. Assault patrol. Ah yes, that reduces a unit down quite nicely. Show of force. Reduces the morale and charge bonus. Harass. Impedes melee and ranged combat potential of all armies. Let's do a assault patrol on them. Got an 80% chance of weakening them or causing some casualties. It's been successful. We knocked one of them down a little bit, not a huge amount. Would prefer it if they did do a bit more. Military sabotage, we can poison provisions, which should stop them from moving. But it has failed though. She can harass them as well. Show force, no. Assassination though. Marksmanship. But don't have much chance. That's slaughter. Swift and merciless brutality, or single combat. Let's go for slaughter. None survive my fury. Oh, straight through the gut. And that whole army has suddenly moved over, and now it's back. There we go. So I've killed their general, so hopefully that should put them off attacking. If it doesn't, then it really should. Show of force, valor. Minus 12 morale for all units. That would really cripple morale, which is already pretty crippled in Rome 2 anyway. Is there anything else we can add on that would be worth getting? Not really, so I'm going to upgrade Valor for her. My army here, let's go to the army panel, which would help. Everyone's replenishing still. We can recruit 1 more unit, which, trying to look at what we can get. Slingers, probably I could do, actually no, probably do another sword unit, which I think is the one I actually lost. But this army here, they have managed to hinder us or something. Why can't I? Can only go a little bit. They must have done something which lowered my movement points. Damn them. So we can't push on south today. Let's have a look at what we're researching. We're going for the siege towers now, of course, for more sieges. Building up those forces there, getting those swordsmen in. After those swordsmen, we want to get some skirmishers. But, I need infantry chainmail before I can get up to chosen spear band. And all these fisheries want upgrading really, but I don't want to risk that just yet. This iron workshop allows the building of it's infantry drills rather. So I want chainmail, so I'm going to go after chainmail next after I can finish this complete complete this siege tower research. We're going for torsion techniques eventually, but I'll go for the infantry chainmail because I do need to refresh my my troops a little bit and what they can get basically. Everything else is fine to leave for now. Do another end turn. See whether the Gaelic tribes, not the Gaelic rather, I guess they are, yeah, to a degree, if they're going to retaliate. A noble death, who's died this time? Military sabotage, oh no, natural causes, Akko, okay. Political intrigue, promotion, other chiefs, they promoted him, and I've been this army's been poisoned, so I'm going to have to push against this place rather soon. Wow, they are really weakened. You know, I am definitely just going to auto-resolve that, because there's like 200 of them straight in the face. They've been besieged by someone before. Oh, it's under siege already. Oh no, that's me. We could liberate. I see. Or we could raise or sack. Raising. Public order, pretty much was -1 per turn, -5. Public order is a lot higher with provincial instability is a lot worse with that. And conquest. Conquest next turn only is 50 though. All destructible buildings in settlement are destroyed and no money is taken. All captures are killed. They will hate me. Whereas this one I sack and then I have to spend time. Yeah. I'm gonna raise this one, and we get some military traditions. So the settlement has now gone back to its tiniest form. We can repair that. And we get to expand the city and build it as we want. So let's make a sacred enclosure, because we're going to need that for funds. We don't need really any enclosed land. I'll probably build an artisan's lodge to try, and so we've got a way of building more troops. I'm going to be poisoned here for a little while. Now we can either upgrade the stalwart defenders, so we get more defences, which sounds pretty cool, or we can go for something different. Right, I'm going to upgrade the stalwart defenders. I think that's a good one to go for. So we should now have yes, current 2. So we need to keep on raising territories. But that's where I'm going to end it for now, guys. I do hope you enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.